Welcome back, watch lovers. This is Angel at SwissWatchExpo, and this week we're taking a look at my 3 picks for textured dial watches. Stick around. Hello to all my watch lovers out there. This week we are stepping into the new year with some watches that really are going to be eye-catching, and I've picked my 3 top watches for textured dials. So we'll be looking at 3 different watches, 2 Omegas and 1 Breguet. So let's get right into it. So first up, I have to go right to this Omega Worldtimer. It is from the Aqua Terra series. And with this watch, the texture comes in with that absolutely gorgeous globe in the center there. You're going to have a rhodium plate, which is a derivative of platinum, and it really gives almost a 3-dimensional look to the center of the dial. Probably one of the best examples of a Worldtimer here. And really one of my favorite details about this watch is it really takes into accountability the fact that someone is traveling when they're wearing it by having that silicone balance spring in the watch. That silicone balance spring will really help with a lot of atmospheric changes, going up in elevation, getting on planes, things of that nature. It helps with accuracy. It helps with any kind of pressure changes throughout the atmosphere, and really helps to allow the watch to not need a lot of maintenance over time. I love the blue color. The Aquatera is one of my favorite collections from Omega. This is a beautiful case size 2 at 43 millimeters and really lends itself to a lot of different attires. So if you're traveling throughout the globe, you may be in jeans in one area, but then you'll need to put on a suit for an event. This is going to carry you through all of those events that you may have to encounter throughout the planet. So a really great example of a watch with a textured dial, but with also that GMT functioning on it. So my first pick for a textured dial. Next up, let's go right into another Omega. We'll be taking a look at this gorgeous Constellation. Now, I've always been a huge fan of the Constellation. I think that it's probably one of the most elegant watches out there. You'll have a ceramic bezel on this watch coming in at 41 millimeters in the stainless steel. And the reason I love this is not only because of that coaxial escapement on the watch that allows you to extend the intervals for servicing on the watch, but I love this silver silk embossed dial because it gives that feel of almost like a meteorite dial at a really great price point. Of course, this is a gorgeous example with those hands on the dial in combination with the indices. I really love the way that they've done the liquid metal for the Roman numerals inside of the ceramic bezel, and just a great example of a comfortable style watch. It has that rubber inside on the strap, but then you'll have a skin on the outside. So really, really smart as far as the design and the wearability of this watch. And then of course, an exhibition case back that shows that beautifully decorated movement and a really nice clasp here as well that can be adjusted without having to do a lot of work, but also causes a lot less wear and tear because you have that butterfly mechanism on it. So really great and beautiful example of a textured dial. And then last, but certainly not least, the Breguet. Breguet is definitely not least because they've created so many different things throughout the watchmaking world for different brands besides themselves. I really love the patterning on this watch and how clean the aesthetic is. It's a beautiful example of a dress piece. And one of my favorite details is the fact that they took those Breguet hands, they call those the moon hands. They almost resemble a crescent moon right at the top where those kind of open work details are. I think that really helps to showcase the texture of the dial by making the hands an accent to it and not making it a focal point, but still very elegant and beautifully made. This is going to be the Brigade Classique. It's a 5177 model, and the measurement on this is a 39 millimeter, so a very comfortable piece to wear. And then I love that kind of coined edge Brigade does such a beautiful job in the detailing, but keeping the watches very simple, very timeless, so that no matter the year, they can be passed down and they will always be in style. So the third example of a beautifully textured dial here. I love Breguet. They are one of the best watchmakers in my opinion. And three really great models. So let us know some of the textured dials you like down in the comments, whether it is a meteorite dial or there's a guilloche patterning. You know, I struggled a little bit between a few of these because I also wanted to look at a gondola that had some beautiful texture on a mother of pearl. So just let us know your favorites. And if there's any you'd like to see, give us a call here at the showroom and we'd be happy to FaceTime with you. This is Angel here at Swiss Watch Expo, and we'll see you on the next video.